bothered by the reporting about you and Petey?
I'm not. Listen, you guys, in a sense, out of the outer world, have created this thing. Like, this isn't a thing. So I don't care. You guys want to talk about it? You want to ask me all you want. I can bring up Petey and we can do the interview together if that would make you guys happy.
I don't know why people still trying to make it up.
It hasn't been distracting you.
Oh my God. Next question.
The Vancouver Canucks have been the center of attention lately, particularly when it comes to the dynamic between JT Miller and Elias Pettersson. If you're not caught up, there's been plenty of speculation, tension, and drama involving these two-star players. To fully understand what's going on, let's break it down from the very beginning. In October 2024, during a Vancouver Canucks practice, forwards JT Miller and Elias Pettersson were involved in a notable altercation. The incident began during a battle drill where the two exchanged slashes, culminating in Miller delivering a cross-check to Pettersson. Following this physical exchange, Miller reportedly called Pettersson a baby. Canucks head coach Rick Tocchet addressed the situation, downplaying its significance by stating that such incidents are commonplace in hockey practices and emphasizing that it was not a big deal. And really, in my opinion, it shouldn't have started any major issues between two grown players. This isn't middle school. Earlier this season, Miller took a 10-game leave of absence for undisclosed personal reasons. During that stretch, Pettersson excelled, racking up 15 points in 10 games. His play was dynamic and confident, but since Miller's return, there's been a noticeable shift. Pettersson's production has dropped dramatically, with just 11 points in his next 22 games. Coincidence? Perhaps, but it's difficult not to wonder if there's more going on beneath the surface. A more glaring sign of tension came with a notable adjustment to the team's power play units. Usually, Miller and Pettersson shared the ice on the top unit, a configuration that had seen success in the past. Recently, though, coach Rick Tocchet has made the unusual decision to split them up, alternating the two players between the first and second units. When asked about the decision, the coach deflected, saying, "We're just trying different things right now." While that may sound like an innocuous response, the timing, amidst swirling rumors and speculation, raises eyebrows. If the chemistry between two of your star players is fractured, splitting them up might be an attempt to mitigate further issues, but it also draws more attention to the underlying problem. In the recent game against Ottawa, the Canucks suffered an overtime loss. What stood out was how Miller and Pettersson handled post-game media. Miller was conspicuously absent, nowhere to be seen. However, both of them were asked for a media interview. Pettersson faced the media alone, and let's just say it was one of the most miserable interviews I've ever seen. On top of fielding questions about the ongoing Miller drama, Pettersson clearly didn't want to be there.
That's still going on?
Yeah, well, it has been.
Well, it's the same answer. It's good. I don't know why people still trying to make it up. Excuse my language, but yeah, that's my response to it.
So it hasn't been distracting you.
Oh my God. Next question.
As for Miller's performance in that game, he admitted the following day that he wasn't at his best, taking full accountability for two critical goals, a shorthanded goal and the overtime winner. The big question is this feud affecting his on-ice performance?
Rick last night said that it was your man on the shorthanded goal, specifically about last night. Well, you know what?
Yeah, they made a mistake. Obviously, very rarely are they running set plays on the penalty kill, but it's my guy. I didn't even know he was there. I was just trying to pick off that first pass and didn't realize the guy was up behind me until I turned around. So, but that's on me. I got to be more focused, and same with the overtime goal. Those are both my fault. So, try not to duplicate mistakes, and it happens. It's a long season. Unfortunately, it cost us the game last night. So hopefully, I can help us out tomorrow.
You bothered by the reporting about you and Petey?
I'm not. Listen, you guys, in a sense, out of the outer world, have created this thing. Like, this isn't a thing. So, am I bothered? No, but you guys are just wasting your time.
How tired are you about hearing of it?
I don't care. You guys want to talk about it? You want to ask me all you want. I can bring up Petey and we can do the interview together if that would make you guys happy.
What's interesting is that former Canucks head coach Bruce Boudreau provided additional context, revealing that the friction between Miller and Pettersson dates to before his tenure with the team, which began in 2021. Boudreau mentioned that he was aware of some issues between the two players upon his arrival, but believed they had been resolved. So, what does all of this mean for the Canucks moving forward? The tension between JT Miller and Elias Pettersson, whether personal or professional, seems to be casting a shadow over the team. While both players have shown they can contribute at a high level, the Canucks need their stars to not only perform on the ice, but also coexist in a way that fosters team success. This situation has sparked speculation among fans and analysts about the possibility of the Canucks trading one of these players. If the friction is indeed affecting team dynamics and performance, management might have no choice but to consider making a move. Trading either Miller or Pettersson would be a bold decision, but it might be necessary if the team is to avoid further disruption and refocus on achieving their goals. The question now is whether this dynamic can be repaired or if changes will need to be made, either in the locker room or on the roster. For a team aiming to make the playoffs, this kind of friction can't be ignored for long. However, it is more likely the Canucks would trade Miller if it does come to this, because Miller is an older player, whereas Petey is much younger and might have a more lasting future with the team. What do you think? Has this whole situation been blown out of proportion, or is there actually something wrong? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe. The support on the past videos means a lot to me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.